from the land of the Trill.
Salute!
Salute everything you do, man. He made a good point right here. We're just going to show you. Here we go.
This is SOS. I'm Squish. SOSReality. You got a nice juicy beer. What is it? I'm Squish.
This is SOSReality. I'm Smitty.
I'm Squish.
Coming with a new topic today. It's going over somebody from the great state of Texas named Steven Jackson, Captain Jack.
Captain Jack, Port Arthur.
From the land of the Trill, Port Arthur, Texas.
Texas.
And he's giving good insight to youngsters.
Oh, before we start, please hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below, even if we
trash
on the yard.
Also, as well, go to the description box. Got some Amazon stuff on there. Clark,
yeah.
And I think
hey fellas, you can look down there and see if you can buy a prenup.
So I'm gonna explain a little bit, then we're gonna let Steven go into the story. But Captain Jack, this is what happened. He went over a story that happened in his life. You know, we all got things that happen in life we like to explain to people. And he's explaining it to the younger audience. He's telling all these youngsters, just like we try to tell youngsters all the time, look out for these pitfalls.
Yeah,
and one
brain, fellas.
And he's telling about one pitfall he went through with a ex-fiance and how it came to a head and what he did.
Well, pretty much, he asked for a prenuptial agreement. We're going to let him go in, but we're going to try to put you in place. He been pretty much getting together for things for the wedding the whole time. He's been asking her a prenup for months.
Yeah.
And
now he even explains, before you go to that, he even explains, in order to get a prenup, y'all both have to agree to get a prenup. So then, I'm gonna let you finish up when you say
pretty much. We're gonna let him talk some, and he's gonna explain what happened. But he been begging for a prenup. They agreed on it. She would not sell the prenup up until the day of the wedding. So I guess she thought he wasn't gonna call it bluff. Here we go. Beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. Assistant, I guess. And then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side. They signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, huh? So look, the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all? Preacher. When I say, oh, I ain't getting married, Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on.
Now, before we let him continue, early in the story, he said he wanted to use the preacher he been knowing.
Yeah, that he grew
up in his hometown. She didn't want that preacher. She wanted this preacher her friend suggested that they never heard of, and he was like, you don't even know this guy, why you... Well, it kind of came to light why she wanted that preacher. We're going to let him continue.
I'm like, he said, this is what he said. He said, now hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it. I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you. You don't believe in prenups. Nah, it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. As that's going on, Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell no. No, we ain't doing it. Hell no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks, are you serious, Steve? Fuck out of here. Everybody, no. Bro, this preacher has the nerve to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told him that he don't believe in prenup, so I shouldn't believe in him. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know.
Guard your neck, guard your grill, fellas. That wasn't on love. She was trying to get him, and he caught on to it.
Wait a minute, she postponed the whole situation. Now we're gonna let him keep going because he's gonna go to a deeper part, an even deeper part in a minute that you need to know about. But yeah, the whole situation is They agreed to the prenup. Cool.
Yeah,
let's get it signed.
Yeah.
She kept on saying, well, she got so much stuff she's doing, organizing the wedding. He's helping organizing the wedding. She ain't the only one organizing the wedding. He's helping organizing.
How much did he say he spent on his wedding?
$400,000.
$400,000. And I guess she thought in her mind that he was not willing to call it off right there in the middle of the wedding because he spent that much money. She thought wrong. Fellas, sometimes you can't be bluffing sometimes. You have to stand on what you're talking about.
Hey, you gotta stand on what you're talking about. Also, don't mind being the bad guy.
Yeah, you the bad guy. Hey, what would I say? That crowd change on you.
You can't worry about
being a bad guy or not, man, because that crowd gonna go back and forth. Just what I'll say, just cause it's popular opinion don't necessarily mean it's the right.
Oh no, it's so not.
Yep, we'll let him finish some more.
Bam. God take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for it. So bam. So listen. I'm gonna tell
Back to future noise.
So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, rest in peace, my grandma dead now. But on the way to the wedding, my grandmother, this is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding. This is before all this. My grandmother told this to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So bam. I'm telling him, look, bro, hell no, I'm not gonna do it. Hell no, I'm not gonna do it. By that time, it had got rowdy, and the bridesmaids, because my sister was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to be started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino, he was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro. Ready to start singing. So everybody getting hands like the fuck. My mama's and my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on. So
knew his personality.
It get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes today, and that's talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out. So bam. This is when this is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors. So, wedding off. Yes, wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to the stairs again. When we get undressed, Steph Marbury's like, bro. Hold on, first of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right?
I can't blame you. Can you?
Oh, no, not at all.
That's a lot of money to be on the line, but like I said, you got to put your money where your mouth is sometimes.
Not at all. We're going to try to get to the other part. We might have to cut this part.
Yeah, cut it what's tonight, because he talk. He tell a lot.
He tell a lot. But everything he's saying is accurate or what he's talking about. I'm just glad that he had the gall to do it in the middle of it, because he didn't think he was going to do it.
Yeah, she
let it off, man. Let it off. I'm done.
Hey, and let's be fair, man. Let's be fair. I'll flip it around and be fair about it. Say I'm about to marry Oprah. Somebody with a lot to lose, and she like, hey, her prenup. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. That person got a lot of assets, and people lie to get to that bag. He called a bluff.
Now,
that's all that happened.
Now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna cut to the next part. I'm gonna pause this.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut to the next part so we can get to the good part, the most important part.
We right back.
Okay, we back. We cut into this new scene right here. This is going over what the true purpose of everything. And fellas, pay close attention, especially you youngsters, to what his ex-fiance gonna do. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yep. Well, they came to the door and tried to talk him to go back in.
The aunt came over there, talked to Steven, and he said, man, talk to her and see if y'all can work it out.
Calm down.
So the aunt is taking him over there to the ex-fiance to try to talk it out and see what they can do.
But Steven was smart. He got this. Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I go talk to her. So look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit, right? So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'm whatever, I'll sign it. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they're crying, under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup. Before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that. Then come back and when they try to stand up, she gonna be like, I was emotional at the time, and it's been thrown out. It's happened to men before. 5 was not falling for that. Nah, sweetheart, you chose the decision you wanted to make, and that's you didn't want to sign it. You know, it's fucking over with. Fuck around, it's over with. I stood on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki. My sister.
Yep. She tried to still pull the okie doke.
Oh yeah, the whole time. Now, understand to that part. This is under any contract.
Yeah.
Prenups, we ain't just talking about marriage. Any contract, if it's emotional distress, if you sign it, you legally can get it thrown out.
Yeah.
The reason why they started doing that a long time ago is under, because the gangsters used to do people like that, and certain people will put you in situations. So they came up with their law, so you just can't coerce people to sign stuff.
Yeah. She was thinking on her toes, but so was he.
Yeah,
fellas, the woman you choose says a lot about you. It does.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sucks saying that, but yeah, the woman you choose says a lot about you. And Steven, I even like that he put out this video. Hey man, I made mistakes. Play off this. Don't make the same mistakes I did.
And the chick that's his ex-fiance, she was so cold-blooded. He goes into it, because we're not going to show you the rest of it.
Yeah.
But he goes into, man, years later, they're done, right? So he's playing in Golden State. Because he got a baby by her. He said, hey, you come through, you and the kids, we'll have a birthday party for him. Boom, boom, boom. Flies everybody in, including her. They have the birthday party there. He said she goes downstairs to leave for a quick moment. She said, well, I got to go do something real quick. I'll be back. Finds out about a month later, she done filed child support papers on him in the state of California saying her residence is there. She got
him live there.
Yeah, she written down all his address information just so she can try to get more child support. Now, he had good lawyers, so they had to throw it out. But then his lawyer said, because the judge she kept going back to the judges. The one judge that was over the child support proceedings ended up saying, you doing crazy stuff, because wherever he playing at, she keep filing child support trying to get more money.
Yep. At the end of the day, I hold anyone accountable for their actions. Dogs, cats, females, I don't care if it's a gerbil. You gotta hold people accountable for their actions. I think the problem we've gotten here is overlooking things. Forget all that, fellas. When you see shiesty behavior out of these women, man, you take note to that and you accept it for what you're looking at. All that like he even said, he was like, man, I was in love, and he said I broke down crying, and when I kind of realized, like, yo, man, she trying to get me. This ain't about this ain't about what I thought it was. But I give him this, man. He stood on his word, whether it was his feelings involved or not, and shut that down, bro. She would have got him for more than probably what she's already getting him for.
Now listen to this, man. Me and him always talk about this. Males, we have this eternal fight. I don't know if some of y'all do. The ones that stand on principle. Yeah. We have this eternal fight within ourselves. When something happens with a female, we have to fight that one urge to be like, nah, man, giving her the credit.
Fight that inner simp, fellas.
Fight that inner simp. Knock him down, get him out the way. Like, this is what it is. Use your logic, man. We know sometimes you gotta use emotion, but sometimes you gotta fight with yourself.
I'm not telling nobody not to be emotional. You're human. Everybody has emotions. What I'm telling you is you should pick your logic over emotions, because y'all gotta understand, man. Like the old Godfather movie you talk about, people use emotions to manipulate you.
Yes,
easily. People will use your emotions against you like it's nothing. Some people, what do they call people with that type of personality? Because there's a lot of them walking around nowadays.
We talking about manipulators?
Well, I guess we just call it that. But people that use their own emotions against you, man, you got to use logic.
Okay, so just remember too, just like the great saying on Godfather, he said, women and children can be reckless, but men can't
afford to be. Yep, men can't. Yep. So yeah, shouts out to Steven Jackson for using his brain over his donkeys and thinking like, yo, man, this ain't adding up. Because he gave her enough time, and he even said he went to her several times about signing the prenup. And she just kept putting it off. She thought she was gonna get him.
Yeah, kept giving excuses.
Yep.
Until the last day. That was so crazy. Until the last hour and minute.
What was it? Who did he send to the room? And she came back like,
oh, it's the nanny.
The nanny. And the nanny's like, yo, man, she won't sign it. That right there, that alarm set off. Because he said it had been going through his mind the whole time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she was trying to get him for his paper. That's all it is, man.
Oh, and let me tell him a side note about Stephon Marbury instigating stuff. So Stephon Marbury was one of his groomsmen, him and Mike Bibby, right? So once that situation was done, they said, man, let's go back to the let's go to the reception area, right? Stephon Marbury goes to the DJ booth and he plays the song, Kanye's old song, She Gives Me Money When I'm in Need.
Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Wail across town. Gold digging on me.
I say Stephon Marbury wrong for that. He instigated like hell on that. But yeah, man, that's a great story about Steven Jackson. Salute to land of the Trill. Port Arthur, Texas, Steven Jackson.
Guard the check, guard your neck, man, because they out here. My enemy is necessary.
Captain Jack, we always down with you, man. We appreciate that story. Way to tell these youngsters how this really is, man. Really is. Anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. Also, leave a comment down below. Even if we're
trash
on the yard. This is SOSReality. This is our reality. Appreciate y'all coming to see another episode. Oh, don't forget about the description box as well. Yeah. With Amazon stuff.
Go ahead and purchase them prenups down there.
Oh, yes. Hey, what you say? Guard your neck,
guard your neck, guard the check, man.
Hey, that's all we say.
They playing hardball out here. They don't care about you, man. They don't care about you.
All right, y'all have a good one.